In the medical wing of Station Helios-9, alarms echoed through steel corridors as two Kathari soldiers rushed in carrying something massive on an anti-grav stretcher. The creature looked like a mix between a bull, a reptile, and a storm cloud. Its thick, obsidian hide cracked with glowing orange fissures, each pulse releasing a wave of heat. The alien medics backed away instantly. Absolutely not. Drive, Vorrak hissed, dropping his instruments. That is a Vorrak Hellbeast. We are not equipped. We value our lives. The creature roared weakly, a sound like grinding mountains. Even dying, it was terrifying. Captain Ree glared at the row of trembling alien doctors. He is a soldier of the coalition. We do not abandon our own. No one stepped forward. No one, except a human. Doctor. Mara Hale entered with a coffee mug in one hand and a medical pack slung over her shoulder. Her brown hair was messy, and she looked like someone who had been called out of bed 3 nights in a row, which was true. She stopped in front of the beast. Her coffee cup rattled from its breathing. The alien staff stared at her like she was insane. Mara, Captain Ree said carefully, this is a Class Red predator. The station database marks it as do not approach. Yeah, she shrugged, kneeling beside it. But he's scared, not violent. The beast's molten eyes locked with hers, filled with pain, not aggression. Hey, buddy, Mara whispered, placing her hand on the unbroken patch of hide. Easy now, I'm here to help. To everyone's shock, the creature's breathing slowed. Its fiery glow dimmed. It leaned ever so slightly into her touch. The alien medics froze. Nothing in the database said humans could calm a hellbeast with a whisper. Mara smiled softly. Let's figure out what's hurting you. But the moment Mara opened her scanner, she discovered something inside the beast that should have been impossible. The impossible injury. The handheld scanner hummed as holographic layers appeared above the creature's massive frame. What am I looking at? Mara whispered. Instead of bone fractures or internal bleeding, the creature's chest cavity displayed hundreds of foreign objects, tiny metallic shards shaped like spirals. That can't be right, she muttered. Those look like restraint darts. Captain Ree's expression darkened. Vorrak Hellbeasts aren't used by our military. They are indigenous wildlife. Someone must have attempted to capture it. The creature groaned, claws scraping the deck. Mara moved closer and gently rested both hands on its snout. You poor thing, someone tortured you. The alien medics panicked as the hellbeast stirred, flames flickering. They dove behind consoles, but the creature only turned toward Mara, breathing heavily, eyes pleading. Doctor, Vorrak hissed. Human, step away. If he loses control, he won't. Mara interrupted. He wants help, not a fight. She switched tools, preparing an extractor. But these shards, they're fused with nerve clusters. Removing them could kill him. The captain looked grim. If we do nothing, he dies anyway. Mara nodded. Then we don't let him die. She leaned closer to the beast. Hey, big guy, it's going to hurt. But I need you to trust me, okay? The creature exhaled, a wave of heat rippling down the room. It was agreement. The med bay lights flickered as Mara extracted the first shard. The hellbeast roared, so loud the ceiling panels shook, but instead of attacking, it slammed its claws into the floor and held still for her. Alien staff stared in disbelief. Humans had strange abilities. Some said it was bravery. Others said insanity. Mara called it compassion. Piece by piece, she continued the risky operation as the hellbeast endured pain no creature should survive. But, halfway through the procedure, Mara discovered one shard unlike all the others, and removing it could unleash a disaster no one was prepared for. The hidden trigger. Mara removed shard after shard until she reached the last cluster, 6 metallic spirals tangled around a glowing organ like a cage. But one shard pulsed faintly, unlike the rest. Her scanner flashed a red warning. Captain Ree leaned over her shoulder. What is that? Mara swallowed. It's not a restraint dart. It's a trigger device. The alien medics gasped. A detonation charge, someone whispered. Worse, Mara replied. It's designed to force the creature into a berserk state. Whoever planted this wanted the hellbeast to rampage. Captain Ree clenched his jaw. A biological weapon. The hellbeast whimpered, sensing danger. Mara placed both hands on its neck. Easy, buddy, stay with me. I'm not leaving you. The creature's heat surged, temperature rising dangerously. Doctor, Vorrak shouted, we must evacuate. If that device activates, no one is leaving, Mara snapped. He's terrified. If he senses abandonment, the stress will set off the trigger. The room fell silent. She took a deep breath and examined the device again. Its wiring was fused with nerve tissue. One wrong cut, One wrong angle, and the creature could explode in flames hot enough to melt the station walls. Mara whispered, "Listen to me, big guy. I'm going to take this out. But I need you calmer than you've ever been." She pressed her forehead gently against its snout. Everyone watched in stunned silence. The Hellbeast, a creature known across 3 systems for killing battle tanks, closed its eyes, and went still. Mara started the extraction. Her hands shook, not with fear, but with urgency. A single spark flickered inside the device. "Oh no," Mara whispered. She sealed the area with a containment shield and pulled the shard free. The device emitted a sharp, rising tone, then went silent. The Hellbeast collapsed, panting, alive. Everyone breathed again, but when the creature regained consciousness, it didn't just thank the humans. It revealed a truth that rewrote everything they believed about its species. The truth of the Hellbeast. Hours later, the creature rested in a fortified recovery chamber. Its fiery glow had dimmed to a calm ember. Mara sat beside it, exhausted but triumphant. Captain re-entered. "The station council wants to question the creature, if it's capable of communication." Mara smirked. "He's smarter than he looks." The Hellbeast opened its molten eyes and lifted its head. Its voice rumbled through the room, not words spoken aloud, but a telepathic resonance. "Human healer, thank you." Mara blinked. "You can communicate, only with those who show no fear," the creature replied. "Your mind was open, your heart steady." Captain Ree staggered. "Your kind has never communicated with the coalition." The Hellbeast's glow dimmed sorrowfully. "Because we were hunted, not heard." Images flooded their minds, poachers capturing Hellbeasts, harvesting their organs, turning them into biological weapons. The shards Mara removed were part of a slavery system used by illegal syndicates. Mara clenched her fists. "They tortured you. They tortured many of us," the creature whispered. "But you spoke to me like I mattered." The chamber shook as the Hellbeast slowly rose, towering over them. Instinctively, alien guards lifted their weapons. The creature ignored them entirely. Instead, it lowered its massive head toward Mara. "I owe you a life debt, human." Mara laughed nervously. "Let's just start with you getting better, okay?" The creature's molten eyes softened. But then its tone turned grave. "The ones who captured me, they are coming. They do not lose their prey." Captain Ree stiffened. "How soon?" The Hellbeast looked toward the stars beyond the glass wall. "Soon enough that you must prepare. They will burn worlds to reclaim what you saved." Mara exhaled slowly. "Well," she said, tightening her gloves, "then we'll stop them. Together." The Hellbeast's furnace-like chest glowed with pride. Because saving him was only the beginning. The real war was now coming straight for the humans who dared to care.